Divine cards is a system of cartomancy where praying cards are used to make predictions of your characteristics and your future timeline. The origins of this system date back to over 20,000 years ago. This was during a time when ancient wise men observed the cosmos and formulate mathematical systems. These teachings were preserved till this day, and I'm honored to present to you the Divine Cards. In this system, each day of the year is assigned one card. Each living man or woman is assigned 1 to 4 cards depending on their date of birth. The main card or birth card is of most significance, followed by the planetary ruling card or PRC. For some birthdays, there is a third or fourth card. You can see from the chart here or check the links below for your card. If you feel that the card doesn't really resonate with you, you may want to look into your birth time. I noticed the time difference when I was calculating the lucky dates for a client to buy lottery. It opened, but it opened the next day. For example, if you're born in Singapore on March 7th, in New York, it's March 6th. So you may have to convert your birth time to UTC and then follow that date to find your birth cards. Once you have found your cards, you can check them out. If you cannot find the video on your particular card, means I have not made them yet. So please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more videos. Thank you. Astrology of 5. You see how the number 5 curves? It's almost like a roller coaster. It gives the feeling of excitement, traveling, and changes. 5 is associated with Mercury. 5 is also in the middle. Although they experience the ups and downs of life, they are flexible and knows how to balance. They love freedom and they are also lucky. 5 represent changes, varieties, opportunities, travel, escape, and fluctuating life experiences. 5 are restless and dissatisfied. They want change. As soon as changes are made, they want to change the change. Freedom is important. 5 may have difficulty to concentrate. They stand in the center and therefore they can move around. They seek new places, experiences, lovers, changes, and they learn by experience. 5 must realize the difference between good and bad. The positive side of 5 is adaptability. They are very adaptable, versatility, able to change, and expressiveness. The negative side of 5 is restlessness, aloofness, changeable, and they can be unpredictable. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds represent energy, property, and money. They symbolize all values and tangible things that can be acquired. Diamonds also represent the power and protection of material wealth and values. They signify fall or harvest. The ancient element is water. Even though the form of a diamond appears to be solid, it is actually a substance. Diamonds are often misunderstood to be materialistic, but they are not only about material accumulation, they are also about values. The rich man with no values is considered to be a failure. The diamonds are natural born merchants, manufacturers, mine owners, big businesses, producers, investors, bankers, and world traders. The positive side of diamonds, you are generous, philanthropic, and you are a power that serves good for any community, groups, or business. The negative side of diamond, you can be material minded, greedy, miserly, which can cause hardship and miseries for you. So the diamond living man, woman, or energy can tend towards the positive, negative, or being balanced. Keyword for the Five of Diamonds: value, business trip. The Five of Diamonds is similar to the Five of Pentacles in the Tarot. The similar keywords are poverty consciousness and financial anxiety. Five of Diamonds, the salesperson card. The ups and downs of finances. You have to save money. Like all fives, you dislike routine and freedom is important. You have your share of challenges and gifts. You dislike routines or anything that limits your freedom and put you in a box. Five of Diamonds, you must be careful not to be perpetual wanderers, never settling down for anything long enough to make it pay off. This can be your work or your relationships. Often, these two desires conflict with one another, and it is for you to find a career that gives you both freedom and stability. For many of you, sales is the ideal work of choice because you can relate to people of all levels, and this gives you great success in the area of sales. Under the influence of Neptune and Saturn, you are a practical idealist and a strong visionary. There are likely to be financial losses and situations where your kind-hearted nature can cost you a great deal. You are very giving, and there are some outstanding debts from your past life to be paid in this lifetime. You are givers and you love to share your resources with your family and close friends. Challenge is to practice what you know. You do have a certain amount of karma, which often takes hard work to pay off. You must practice what you know and do whatever it takes to get the job done without shrinking responsibility. If you align yourself with a higher purpose or ideal, you can become the creators of your own destiny and have much more success and fulfillment. You may have a strong desire to help others as a part of your life's work. If you only pursue your own personal desires and fantasies, it always backfires and only brings pain and sufferings. Five of Diamonds, you are restless and changeable. You and therefore have difficulties in commitment and trying to make relationships work for extended periods of time. Your relationships can be very short ones. In many cases, love is a mental game, and many of you may lose sight of your feelings as you get wrapped up in your analysis of love. You can be very sneaky and dishonest in this area of love if you choose to. Reading books and other knowledge about love and relationships always have a tremendous impact on you, and it will bring you up to a higher level of more happiness. The whole concept of marriage and intimacy is a major challenge for you. You need freedom, and the confinement of a box or a marriage can be difficult for you because you want to explore and be adventurous. Five of Diamonds. You are attracted to wit and creativity. Freedom versus security is the main issue for most of you. You can be very codependent in love. The female's Five of Diamonds, you tend to become a savior for your partners. The males also, but you are less likely to get married. Five of Diamonds, you need to balance freedom versus security and find a way to have both. It is recommended you have a job that you can travel. There is an inner or subconscious fear of death that can lead to health issues. You may often have issues with your father or any forms of authority. You may also lack self discipline. You love to travel and will go anywhere for any reason just so you can travel. Overall negative identity regarding work and money after suffering many disappointments in your early life. Change your minds and plans often. What is usually missing is the ability to follow through these ideals. Marriageability on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is very marriageable, 10 is totally unmarriageable. Five of Diamonds, your marriageability is an 8. Yes, 8. You are unmarriageable or attract those who are unmarriageable. From my experience, the marriageability is just an indication of how much you want to have a home and the stability of a home. It does not tell if you are able to maintain the marriage. For example, the marriageability of Elizabeth Taylor is a 4. She is very marriageable and has this need to want to have a stable home and security. However, as you can see from her history, there is a string of divorce and marriages. Besides marriageability, we can also see your connections with this particular person. Besides your own destiny cards, you also have your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and a whole lot of other planetary cards. There are also past life connections. I will list some of your cards at the end of this video. So if you want to know what sort of connections you have between you and this particular person, you can search for their birth cards by their date of birth. For example, if the person is born on January 14, their main birth card will be the King of Diamonds, and their planetary card will be the Eight of Cups. They may also have a third or fourth card. And then you check if the King of Diamonds has any present life connection with you. There can be more than one connection. There can be a Venus or double Venus, sometimes even triple Venus, which is, I think, quite rare, but yes, there is. There can be karmic connections. And then you can search for the King of Diamonds general reading to get a basic idea of this person's characteristics. Five of Diamonds. Your first karmic is the Nine of Diamonds. Your second karmic is the Three of Cups. Your Mercury is the Queen of Spades. Your Venus is the Jack of Cups. Your Mars is the Nine of Diamonds. Your Jupiter is the Seven of Spades. Your Saturn is the Two of Cups. Your Uranus is the King of Cups. Your Neptune is the Jack of Diamonds. Your challenge is the Four of Cups. The result is the Four of Diamonds. So what are all these connections about? Every card can indicate a living man or woman. It can also indicate an energy that you have or you are dealing with. You can also get the extended readings if you want to know more about your connections with these different karmics, how to deal with these challenging energies, and how to navigate around these energies. It is good to know so that you can navigate around these people or energies. For the extended readings, I will be doing the Karma cards and Pluto cards first because I find that these are more important ones. You can click on the links below to find out what are these cards about. Bear in mind that these are general readings because there may be details that I'm not able to share with you through the videos. If you would like a more detailed reading or learn more, you can check out Robert Lee Cam or myself and my partners. All the links are on the screen or below. It's an honor for me that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.